The benefits of choosing a real estate team versus a solo agent.
Coming up next on Real Estate Dirt.
So, what are the benefits of using a real estate team versus a solo agent? Now, let me disclose. I guess I was a solo agent until 2006 when you joined.
I guess technically, yeah. But you know what? That was only your, beginning of your third year?
Yeah.
So it's not really
04, 2. So, anyway,
beginning of your third, but go on.
so what are the benefits of a team? It seems to be, I would say, I don't know, the last 5 years, maybe 10, I swear to God, time flies, but teams have become more and more of a thing. And here is why. Because a team, unlike a solo agent, which is what the majority of the industry
True.
is able to handle more aspects of the real estate deal than a solo agent. So let me use the scenario of we use a doctor's office. When you go to the doctor, you call, somebody answers the phone, takes your appointment, somebody else checks you in, the nurse weighs you, takes your blood pressure, somebody takes you to the office, you wait for the doctor comes in, assesses you, let's say you need a shot, blood drawn, somebody else comes in, draws the blood, when you leave, somebody else checks you out, and somebody else reschedules you, and somebody else does your insurance. Well, with a realtor, from the beginning call to the end of purchasing or selling a house, your realtor, as a solo agent, does all of those things.
When you hear it that way, it doesn't quite make sense, does it?
So our question is, can you do all of the things and still do them well?
Not once you become a busy realtor. No way. No way.
There's the key. Now, I do think that the agent needs to understand every aspect of the transaction all the way through. But yes, once you become a busy realtor, it's hard to do all of those things and do them well. Which is why teams started to form, which, in my opinion, makes sense. So we have done the same thing, Team Tudisco. Now, in a sense, it's always been team because there's always been two of us, but now we've expanded and we're hoping to grow even further. But let's give you some of the other benefits of a team. The team always has backup for vacation or sickness or additional knowledge. So as we've talked in other videos about, sometimes agents are on an island and they don't know what they don't know, because when you get licensed, you don't know anything. And then
True.
The people who are around to tell you what you should know are too busy to help you. A team is more interwoven and dependent on each other. So they're more likely to help because, what is that word, like synergy? The sum
of the whole
is greater than all the parts.
Yes.
Right?
Well, yes.
Right. So, you need all the spokes on the wheel, that kind of a principle. So the team comes together to help in vacation and sickness. So if you've ever been that person who couldn't get in to show a house, or your agent went out of town and they were, you were out of luck and you felt like you were scrambling or had to call some different realtor, not going to get that with the team. You have somebody to back them up. The next part of it is that on a team, our agents are allowed to focus on what they do best, which is being an agent.
You don't want the doctor at the doctor's office doing the billing, checking you in, doing all those things. All you want the doctor to do is the doctor stuff and nothing else. If that person has to spread themselves out across all those different job titles, they're not going to do as good.
Exactly. So our agents on our team, how we structured our team, we have admin support for them. So yes, they negotiate a contract, but if there's ticky-tack signatures and then the processing of that paperwork to attorneys and lenders, home inspection paperwork, all of that is handled for them. Marketing is handled for them. They are there to provide value to our clients, to give the smoothest experience possible during their transaction, share their knowledge, and get our clients to the closing table successfully. So when they can focus on that, they become even better at their craft. I think that they stand out. So when on our team especially, we have buyer specialists and seller specialists. So when you're a seller specialist and you do sellers, you get really good at sellers because you're only doing that path. You're only on that trajectory. Buyers, same thing. And most solo agents are doing both. So they're jumping from side to side. And I would argue, man, you get really good when you do listings. You know them forward and backwards. And same thing with buyers.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, think about it in any other profession. Think about it at a restaurant. Do you want one person being the host or hostess, serving you, taking your order, washing the dishes at the end of the night? No, I mean, it makes no sense once you hear it, but then teams make immeasurable sense once you hear it put this way.
But you know what? We all got in the industry, and that's just how it was. Everybody was a solo agent. The team's idea is fairly new in the grand scheme of things, but it makes sense when you put it together like that. So not only do our agents become experts or specialize in their arena, their area, they have the support of staff and marketing and knowledge. And last but not least, they have systems and procedures in place because, of course, we want to emulate a similar experience for everybody so nothing gets missed, right? We have processes, procedures for everything. Everybody's on the same page. Yes, we're human. Yes, we make mistakes, but we're not waking up in the middle of the night like...
I thought you never made mistakes.
Well, you make most of them, but I wasn't going to dime you out on YouTube,
Thanks.
You're welcome. So between all of those things, hopefully you can see why we've decided to form a team, because we think that ultimately it serves you, the client, better and gives you an overall better experience. So I think that's it, unless you have anything to add, do you?
No, I think teams are the way to go, and I think you've done a fine job of thoroughly explaining that to our audience.
Well, that's fabulous. Well, I hope you click like and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Watch another video, watch a blooper, watch a short. Believe me, this is real life for us here. So, and that's it. Are you going to say your peace out thing? Yeah.
Peace. Do you have to yawn?
Power of suggestion.
My water. Mrs. Fancy Pants' water. And the yawning.
I'm telling you, staying next to you is exhausting.
The feeling's mutual.
Is it bad that that's in there?
Yes.
Like I can never wear my glasses, ever. And I can't see without them.
Hold on. Now go.
It's like every time you talk to me, it makes me want to yawn.
You all need to know that this is not scripted. We don't sit here and say, oh, we're going to do all these silly things to make you laugh.
It's like, and it's only half.
I'm telling you,
I'm good one out. I'm fine until you tell me to go, and then I feel like I have to yawn.
We are not doing this on purpose. I swear to God, we are not doing this on purpose.
If we were, we'd be very good actors, which I am not. Was that natural?
Yeah, that was fun. Do you have to yawn? You do have to yawn, don't you?
Every time you talk to me. Here it comes. Like I just being next to you. This is what I've determined. Just being next to you in your presence is exhausting.
I'm like an electromagnetic pulse, baby. I shut everything down around me.
Shut it down. Shut it all down. All right, I'm ready. I'm going to do it.